You're either one of two personalities. You either give up way too easily or you try way too hard. But the art of dealing with people lies right by here. See, the universe exists in balance. And if you're too skewed this way or too skewed that way, you're going to run into problems. You've got to be flexible. You've got to be able to flow. We live in a world of illusions. Illusions that systems, organizations, career paths are all rigid, immovable, professional. But by the end of this video, you'll understand that you can get anything that you want as long as you learn to play your hand correctly. Rejection isn't real. Really, it's a construct of the mind. You can get rejected from law school, you can fail a job interview. But think about it, if you kept on trying, on your 5th or your 6th try, if you got that job, if you got that place in law school, is that really a failure? No, it's a success. Failure only exists when we put a time frame on success. You can lose the battle and still win the war. The Americans lost Pearl Harbor in World War II, and the British lost Dunkirk, but they still won the war. Failure is seldom fatal. When you get a no in life, it's never really a no, it's more of a not right now. You'd be surprised how quick people's opinions and attitudes change as soon as the situation changes to suit them. So let's talk strategy. This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So we're going to focus entirely on the 3rd and 4th layer because that is where most people are these days. They lack love, status, power, all the other stuff like air and oxygen and all the rest like safety and physiological needs and food and water. People are pretty much safe on that. It's these 3rd and 4th layers that we're going to focus on and we're going to drive our efforts. Want to learn how to get anything from anyone? Good, because that's exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video. This channel is dedicated to getting you what you want and your deepest desires to come true. There's so much coming up that you don't want to miss. So what are you waiting for? The grass to turn blue? Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, ding, and let's get into it. So the first lesson I'm going to teach you is that a man without a smiling face should not open up shop. Now, as humans, we are very sociable people. People like other people, that's a fact. But the thing is, we can't take that for granted. Why? Because there's 8 billion people in the world. And if you don't make someone feel good and happy when they're around you, guess what? Someone else is going to. So they're going to leave. Being stone-faced and serious all the time is not going to get you anywhere in life. So open up that link above and learn how to get that magnetic charm that everyone craves. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you is to be approachable. Build rapport with your target. Get to know them. Get to know their deepest desires, their ambitions, all the while being relatable. Show them that you are just like one of them, part of their tribe, someone they can trust. Being relatable and being part of the tribe pulls so much more weight than you can even imagine. Think about it, how did we make friends in high school and primary school and stuff? We used to think the same. People who used to think the same, we used to hang out with the same people. The people who used to play sports, they used to be active, they used to hang out. The people who used to read comics, they used to hang out. Being relatable is vital, but being likable is significantly more important. The amount of pulling power that you have when you're likable is so enormous. Random people will start doing things for you and you wouldn't even imagine. This is why pretty girls get gifts from strangers, right? This is why pretty privilege exists. If they like you, people will do stuff for you. Now, you don't have to be pretty in order to be likable. You just got to be enjoyable to be around. You got to have that charm and you have to have that prestige. Now, I say prestige and charm for very good reasons. Charm because you want to be likable. Prestige because you want to be seen as a little better than the person that you're talking to. Because they will try to impress you then. The quickest hack that I can tell you in order to be more prestigious, right, is to dress well. When you dress well, you automatically command respect. And a lot of people will want to surround you and a lot of people will want to be around you, not to mention how amazing you're going to feel. Remember, be likable, be relatable, and be a little bit better than the person you're talking to. Second tip, when you ask someone something, make sure it is in their best interest. What can you offer them if they help you? You don't say it outright, you don't say it overtly, but what can they gain from helping you? Suppose you're asking somebody on a date. What makes this opportunity exciting? Too good to pass upon. Why would they say yes? Frame it as a win-win situation. They win, you win. So let's drill the fundamentals now. Be approachable, be relatable, craft an emotional profile, make them want to impress you. Thirdly, ask, what would you want if you were in their shoes? This rule is so powerful. The first time I heard it, I was like, no way, this must be BS. But then I started listening to these sales calls. I watched Wolf of Wall Street one time, and I saw this same sales technique continuously delivering results. And it's called the yes rule. Get them to say yes from the very beginning. Even when you're starting conversation, get them saying yes. Ask the most obvious questions. As long as they say yes, if you prime them to say yes from the beginning, towards the end when you ask them your request, they're more likely to say yes. For example, suppose you want your friend to go to a party with you. You start asking him, hey, didn't you go to Max's party last year? Yes. Is it true that you went up to a random group of people and convinced them that you were a son of an oil tycoon? Yes. Suppose if I grab drinks this time, do you reckon we could do it again? We should do that together sometime, shouldn't we? If I buy drinks, are you down to join? Yes. Heck, actually I've been invited to a party next week. Do you want to come on? Do you want to go and do that? The answer is most likely going to be yes. Back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. People want love. People want respect. People want this new fun. People want these new fun opportunities and these opportunities to find love and find friendship and find adventure. Give it to them. Incorporate that into your plan and your vision and the plan that you put forward for them, and they will latch on. Now the final tip is the most powerful tip. And I want to tell you not to use it for bad things, but I can't stop you, so do what you want with it. This is the most powerful rule in the book. You identify their desires and their wants and their needs, and you provide a pathway towards that. See, most people don't know how to get what they want. They know what they want, but they don't know how to get what they want. You give them a roadmap and incorporate your wants and your needs and what you want from them in that path. Show them everything that they've ever wanted and show them that this is the structured plan, the easiest way to get there. And I can help you and you can help me, and it's a win-win situation. Now, they may not initially jump at this opportunity. They may be suspicious, and for good reason. You just gave them an exact plan to get what they want. Too good to be true? The thing is, they will go and explore these other avenues. But the reason they didn't achieve their goals in the first place and haven't got what they wanted in the first place is because they were too lazy to create a plan for themselves. So that idea that you planted in their head is going to boil and simmer, and they're going to come running back to you and say, hey, how do I get there? Help me. So once you plant the idea, your work is done. You can sit back and relax and wait for the other person to come galloping at you with glee on the idea of what could be. And that's how you get exactly what you want every time. Do you struggle with talking to people or making friends? Now this video is going to help you master conversation. So click that video, click the subscribe button. So until next time, our neighbor out.